My name is Moriah Safford. I am a social work student at Northeastern Illinois University, and I have been a part of the Inclusive Collective since 2018. Revival to me smells like a good home-cooked meal. I grew up Methodist, and potlucks were always a big thing, but I always associate revivals with just a huge community coming together and just reviving everyone in the space. And what better way to do that than with some really good food? For myself personally, being a social work major, I'm naturally geared towards social justice and learning how to better the world, but I love learning about faith communities that bring in the faith and spiritual aspect of that, and learning that Jesus was a radical political leader. He moved mountains, he flipped tables, he was radical, and he loved everybody. And he broke down the status quo of an oppressive system that was in place. And the fact that the Inclusive Collective recognizes that and uses that as their stance to exist and to spread their ideas and the love that we have to everybody, even if people only come from one small group or if they're a lifetime member, just having that as their basis, as our basis for ministry and for outreach. That was definitely the thing that got me going. My faith 5 years ago was in a very interesting place. I sought the approval of others very much. And while I thought I was being my own person, I really wasn't, because I was conforming to my school's and my friends' ideas of who I should be. Looking back, I was not very happy. I judged people very easily, and I put down others very easily. I was not a nice person, and my faith was just more of a convenience. So it definitely brought me back down to earth a little bit when things kind of came crashing down after that. My faith life now is definitely a lot stronger. The IC has definitely had a lot to do with that. This space has allowed me to really express my doubtful moments and ask the really hard questions that I might have been afraid to ask 5 years ago. But now is a safe space for me to express my doubts and my concerns for the world, and also a space that I can meet with people who have similar ideas and mindsets, and we can kind of come together and share those ideas and share those thoughts. One thing that I'm passionate about, if I had to sum it up, is people. Going into social work, there's just an assumption that there are always people, or they're not at all. They're just doing it because it was their major in college and they're burnt out, but they're still doing it. But everything that has mattered to me in life has always had to do with people. And I've always felt a passion and a need to help people. To be Jesus-rooted means that you have God, you have Jesus at the center of it all. And Jesus is there at every conversation, at every meal, at every tear that you cry, at every laugh that you have. He is there for all of those. And he is the one that's doing most of the hard work with you. So to be rooted in Jesus also means to be rooted, like I said before, in justice, in passions, in love, in hope, in spreading joy. So being Jesus-rooted means that you are living your life to the fullest, and that you are doing your best to make this world a better place and to spread the love of Jesus everywhere. So really allowing yourself to be the best version and the truest version of yourself. Often this world tries to push us down, push our creativity and our crazy ideas down and say, no, you should conform, you should just stay the path, do what everyone else is doing, just live a normal life. But where's the joy in that? Where's the passion in that? Where's the happiness in that? But the Inclusive Collective pushes me to just be unapologetic in being loud and out there, and calling out people who might say ignorant things, calling out systems that are in place that are oppressive for many people in this country, and saying how it's not fair that I have easy access to a higher education when my classmate does not, on the other hand. And while there are many systems in place that might be there to help people, the larger system itself is not helping. So the Inclusive Collective always encourages me and pushes me to go outside of my comfort zone and to realize that that's where the work is, and that's where the help is needed, and that's where I need to be. And so definitely encourages me to try being comfortable in the uncomfortable places. I am Moriah Safford, and I am fueled to stand up with the oppressed and call out injustices.